How would you sum up this campaign?
I think it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride, to be honest. There's been times where we've been brilliant, and then also times when we've been not up to standard. I think the game. I think the 2-week period against Ulster, where we played them home and away, sort of sums us up. Played very poorly against them at home, Franklin's Gardens, and then turned it round in a week and went and beat them on a patch that they hadn't been beaten on all season. And for me personally, obviously injuries and lack of international rugby and that sort of thing, it was nice to finish with a final in a major final. Obviously not the result we're looking for, and obviously going to be tainted with controversy, but that's rugby. We want to be a club that's involved in these big games, and hopefully we'll take a lot of positives from the outcome and positives from the end of the season, because we're normally one of those teams who people have tipped for the top, and then it's come down to the business end and we sort of fell short in the semi-finals. So we'll be happy that we've taken that extra step and given ourselves a chance in the final. But like I said, things happen on a different day. It could have been our day, but we got beaten by a very good Leicester Tigers outfit. But we'll take a lot of confidence from appearing in a final.
We asked Jim earlier on about the Saints not doing dull finals, and really they're not doing dull seasons at the moment, are they? I mean, this game was almost a microcosm of the entire campaign.
Yeah, I think so. Today's game sort of does sum up our season, I think. I think that's a credit to the way we take the field, and we don't leave anything to chance, and we don't leave anything in the changing rooms. We put it all out in the field, and sometimes we come up short like we did today, ran out of puff, but I think we showed great resilience to come out. We knew we were only having 40 men for a whole 40 minutes against a very good Leicester Tigers outfit that had put us to the sword less than 2 months ago. So for us to come out swinging and score those 2 tries and sort of get ourselves back into the game, and obviously didn't have quite enough puff to see it out, but that's the game of rugby.
Looking forward to next season, how much can you take from this game, from the campaign, and from how much the team's developing to build?
Obviously, it's sad to see players go, moving on to different teams and stuff. Saw and Mouge and Ryan Lamb, Meth and Dozer, who've been, especially someone like Tiny, who's been at the club since they went down into the Championship and been the whole ride. And so it would have been nice to see him off with a Premiership winners medal. But we've got great guys coming in. We've signed very well over the summer. North is an exciting prospect for me. He's going to be on a Lions tour, and he's going to come. Hopefully he'll have a spring in his step after a successful Lions campaign, which I'm sure they will. But yeah, I think that this is a sign of the club's signings is showing where the club want to go, and that's up. And we're an attractive club to guys like North and Corbazero and other guys that we've signed in, and we've got strength in depth. And it's the thing that I said it last year at the end of the season, that this year would be our year, and we came very close but not quite enough. And I'll say it again, hopefully next year will be the year of the Saint.
8 Saints, including yourself, heading off to Argentina this week. How much do you think everybody will gain from that experience? You've got guys like Callum and Luther and Stephen who haven't necessarily toured and been away with the national squad. So how much will people bring back from that over the summer?
Hopefully a lot. I think that someone like Stevie Milers, he's always been there or thereabouts, been on Saxon's tour, so it's great for him to finally, get his chance at a full international level. And I think I think today he was pretty superb for us throughout. So, it's a great testament to him. Like Luther Burrell, the young man coming through, sort of made a name for him, especially the back end of the season. Big, strong, good in defence, and hopefully, he'll be a guy we'll be seeing around the England squad if he can have a good tour and step up his game to international level. So it's exciting for those guys.